bole aaj. So the spiritual master's blessings are very much important. So here Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet has been washed with the water, and that water is distributed personally by Gauranga. Nityananda Prabhu's, if we know Nityananda Prabhu, then only we can know Gauranga. Very clearly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, without taking shelter of Gauranga, Nityananda Prabhu, one can never understand Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Keho bole aji hailama hailama Krishna dasa keho bole aji dhanya divasa prakasha keho bole padodaka bada swadu lage ekhano mukhera mishtata nahi bange. So Chaitanya Bhagavat 12th chapter 39th verse speaks about Aji Hailamu Krishna Dasa. Today I become servant of Krishna, someone said. After drinking the water which has washed the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, someone said, oh, I have become servant of Krishna today. Aji Dhanya Divasa Prakasha. Today is very auspicious day for me. Somebody said, oh, Padodaka Bada Swadu Lage. Very tasty. Ekhano Mukhere Mishtata Nahi Bhangi. I still feel sweetness in my mouth. It's like mishti. It's so wonderful, so sweet. Water is very tasty. So after drinking on the order of Gaura Sundar, the water that had washed the feet of Nityananda, someone said, the water from Nityananda's feet is very tasty. After drinking this water, its sweet taste does not vanish. Even after drinking this water, the sweetness remains in the mouth for a long time. Since ordinary foolish people consider the water that has washed the feet of Nityananda as ordinary water, they remain entangled by the topics of material desire. But the glories of this water is such that a devotee who drinks it becomes self-satisfied and understands his eternal position as a servant of the Lord. Meanwhile, someone else said, today all his auspiciousness has disappeared and a new dawn of self-realization has arisen. Those who consider Shri Nityananda's lotus feet similar to the feet of an ordinary living entity, and thus lack a taste for those lotus feet are understood to be devoid of devotional service. So somebody considers Nityananda Prabhu as ordinary person, then what will happen? He'll be devoid of devotional service. Those who drink the water that has washed the lotus feet of the Lord become intoxicated and constantly chant the holy name of the Lord. And those who are intoxicated by material enjoyment think themselves as Nityananda while posing as spiritual masters. The material conception of such hellish persons increase their false ego and foolishness. So whoever is into material enjoyment, they consider themselves as Nityananda Prabhu, and they expect such recognition from their disciples. Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru, Anantaha. He is expansion of Krishna himself, Balram's expansion. So nobody can become Nityananda Prabhu. One can follow the footprints of Nityananda Prabhu. Kise Nityananda Pado Dekaira Prabhava Pana Matra Sabe Haila Chanchala Swabhava. What wonderful influence the water that washed the feet of Nityananda has. For just by drinking that water, everyone became agitated. So that was the power of Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet. Just by drinking the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu's, the water that has washed the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, everyone became agitated by bhakti. Everybody wanted to do more in devotional service, just progress in devotional service. Somebody danced, somebody sang, somebody rolled on the ground, somebody rolled very loudly, keha nache, keha gahe, keha gali yaya, punkara garjana keha karaya sadaya. So in this way, everybody were in ecstasy after drinking that water. Uthila Paramananda Krishnera Kirtana Vivalaya Nritya Kare Bhakta Gana. Then is tumultuous. Uh, the tumultuous ecstatic kirtan was begun, and all the devotees were completely overwhelmed as they danced. Shaneke Shri Gaurachandra Kariya Hunkara. And in this way, Gaur Sundar, he roared loudly. Uthiya lagila nritya karite apara, and then began to dance profusely. Nityananda Swarupa Uthila Tata Tatakshana Nritya Kare Dui Prabhu Vedi Bhaktagana. Nityananda Swarupa immediately got up and joined the Lord, and both the lords danced. Both the lords danced in the midst of the devotees. Kara Gaya Keba Pade Keba Kare Dhare Keba Kare Charanera Dhuli Laya Shire. No one knew who fell on whom, who caught whom, and who took whose feet dust on their heads. So in this way, who caught whom, whose lotus feet was there on whose head, because in ecstasy what they were doing, they were only not understanding. Keba Kore Galadhari, somebody caught somebody's neck, Kare Rodhana, and then started crying. Keba Kona Rupa Kore Na Yaya Varnana. Who did what cannot be described. Prabhu Kariya O Karo Kichu Bhayanani Kichu Bhritya Sakale Nachaya Ekathani. The devotees did not fear that they were with Lord. Both the Lord and his servants danced together. They did not fear because they were with Lord. Nityananda Chaitanya Kariya Kolahuli. Anande Nachena Dui Prabhu Kutuhali. Both of them danced in ecstasy and in this way embraced each other. Prithvi Kampita Nityananda Padatale Dekhiya Anande Sarvagane Hari Bole. The earth practically shook by the weight of Nityananda Prabhu's steps. Seeing his dancing, all the devotees chanted Hari, Hari. Prema Rase Mattadui Vaikuntha Ishwara Nachena Raya Sabha Prema Anuchara Prema Anuchara. Now both the lords are intoxicated and they dance in the company of the devoted followers. Ye Sabha Lilara Kabu Nahi Paricheda Avirbhava Tirobhava Matra Kahe Veda. So Vedas say there is never an end to their pastimes. Vedas describe appearance, disappearance, but very clearly it has been given, Ye Saba Lilara Kabu Nahi Paricheda. Nahi Paricheda means it can never be destroyed. Ye Mata Sarvadina Prabhu Nrityakari Vasilena Sarvagana Sange Gaura Hari. After dancing in this way for the entire day, Gaurahari sat down with his associates. Hate Tinak Tali Diya Shri Gaura Sundara Sabare Kahena Ati Amaya Uttara, clapping his hands 3 times. Shri Gaur Sundar frankly spoke to everyone as follows. Prabhu bole, Ye Nityananda Swarupera, Ye Kare Bhakti Shraddha Se Kare Amara. So, anyone who keeps faith, Bhakti Shraddha Se Kare Amara. Anyone who keeps faith and engages in the service of this Nityananda Swarupa always keeps faith and serves me. So to serve Nitya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first one should serve with faith. Nityananda Swarupa. Ihana Charana Shiva Brahmara Vandita Ataiva Ihane Kariha Sabe Prita. So his lotus feet are worshipped by Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva. Therefore, everyone should show love to him. Prita. Tilar dekha ihane yahara dvesh rahe. Bhakta haila o se amara priya nahi. So if somebody is having enviousness, dvesha rahe, somebody is having envious towards him, then he is not dear to me even if he is my devotee. Same thing happened with Gorilla Rakshasa. Gorilla Rakshasa was devotee of Prabhu Ram, but he criticized Lakshmana. That is why Prabhu Ram did not accept him as devotee. In fact, in the next life, in Krishna's pastime, he becomes Gorilla Rakshasa. So very clearly it has been given. If someone has enviousness towards a spiritual master, Adi Guru, Nityananda, then he can never progress in devotional service. Krishna does not accept him as devotee. Shri Nityananda Prabhu and Gaur Sundar are non-different. Simply by serving the lotus feet of Nityananda, one obtains the fruits of serving Shri Gaur Sundar. The lotus feet of Nityananda are worshipped by qualitative incarnations like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva. Those who are neglectful of these most worshipable objects, maintaining envy for even a moment, expressing eagerness to serve the external energy Maya, can never become worthy candidates for Shri Gaur Sundar's affection. Ihana vatas lagibeka yaragaya tahare o Krishna na chadi be sarvatahaya. So it is very clearly said, Krishna will never, na chadi be, Krishna will never leave that person who is touched by the air that has passed by Nityananda's body. Just see. Even if a person is not served, but just he has got the touch of the air which has passed Nityananda's body, Krishna never forgets him. Subtle fragrance is spread by the air. The touch of Sri Nityananda's bodily fragrance makes a person's devotional service to Krishna so firm that the worshipable Lord Krishna can never reject him. Shuniya Prabhura Vakya Sarva Bhaktagana Maha Jaya Dhvani Karila Thakana. After hearing the words of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the devotees chanted Jai Jai. Jai Ghosh was there. Bhakti Kari, Ye Shunaya, Ye Saba Akhyana, Tara Swami, Haya Gaura Chandra Bhagavana. So whoever hears these topics with devotion, Akhyana, Shunaya Saba Akhyana, Lord becomes his master, Tara Swami Haya. Those who hear with faith the topics of Nityananda Prabhu's, Sri Nityananda Prabhu's transcendental characteristics can never become averse to the service of Sri Chaitanya. Only those who are inclined towards the service of Nityananda Prabhu are able to serve Sri Gaur Sundar in all respects. On seeing here the word Swami or Master, the Gaura Nagaris should not think that like the concocted Nadiya Nagaris, they also can enlist Sri Gaur Sundar, who is not different from Jagat Guru Sri Nityananda Prabhu, as a debauchee or display the wild dancing of their material conceptions. Nityananda Sarupera ye sakala katha ye dekila sitahare jana ye sarvatha. Those who saw these pastimes of Nityananda Sarupa know his glories in truth. Yei mata kata Nityanandera prabhava jane yata chaitanyera priya mahabhaga. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's fortunate associates know the unlimited influence of Nityananda Prabhu. Only the most fortunate and dear associates of Nityananda Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jana Vrindavana Dasa Tachu Pada Yuge Gana. Accepting Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of their lotus feet. Thus ends the English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Shri Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhya Khanda chapter 12 entitled The Glories of Nityananda Prabhu. So singing more about the glories of Nityananda Prabhu, how compassionate he is. He is more compassionate than even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The next chapter starts, that is the deliverance of Jagai and Madhya. That we'll do from tomorrow. Because the deliverance of Jagai and Madhya only happened because of Nityananda Prabhu. His plea to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is the only reason Jagai and Madhya were forgiven by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So here we'll stop. Any questions you can ask. And requesting Aruna Mataji to call all the initiated devotees, they should hear Chaitanya Bhagavat, because this is the only key success to advance in devotional service. One may be expert in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, but ultimate Prayojana Jnana is there only in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Chaitanya Bhagavat. So you should call all the initiated devotees. Most of the initiated devotees are absent in this class. The more they hear, the more humble, the more we can serve Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Chaitamrit, the more humility will come, and that will actually invoke Krishna's mercy onto us. So call everyone, each and everyone.
Yes, Mataji.
Somehow, because this is just online, they just have to hear. Okay? Hare Krishna. So 3 days now, how many days more for Lagu Bhagavat? Tomorrow, today and tomorrow at Lodhas. And for 3 days, Bhakti Park is cancelled because something has happened there. The organizer's mother is not well. So that will not be there. So then Sunday evening classes will be as it is. Sunday evening class. Saturday mostly it will be in Kalyan. So only Friday will be 1 day off. And then Monday is Tulasi Viva. So everybody is expected to join the Tulasi Viva. Vanchakalpadurvesha
Hare
Kripa.
Krishna Mataji.
Yes. Tell me.
One small question. Mataji, what does Bhishma Panchak mean?
Bhishma Deva, before quitting the body for 5 days, he did tapasya. He kept himself in fast. Completely he fasted, then he quit the body. That is why few people, they leave certain things and they follow some vratas. The last 5 days of Kartik is dedicated to Bhishma Pitamaha. Bhishma Panchak. Okay?
Okay, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpadurvesha Kripa Sindhubhyo cha Patitanam
पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
Vaishnavrinda
Hare
ki jai,
Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki